This
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes, look at you.
all right. This is Hood Talk. It's Mr. Know It All here with you. Here with Miss Bella.
Hello, everybody.
To combine Messy Mondays and Petty Tuesday together.
Yep.
Because we had to get it a little later because some people just ain't going to be able to believe this show. They ain't gonna even believe it's real. They don't even believe. Even my partner said, "Don't tell them, dog. Don't tell them." Okay, but we have agreed to let the cat out the bag and the bag out the cat and the cat out the hat
And green eggs and ham.
and go in like a friend.
And that's what's up.
Well, go on, just tell it all, Miss Bella. Just tell us all about it.
Ah, hello, everybody.
Why do women cheat?
I hope everybody's having a good night. And we're talking about both compartments here tonight. Everybody got a little something in them, but whatever it is, we trying to see what it is. So we're going to talk about it. Hey,
Mm,
Chelsea. Glad to see you
you
as
got
well.
You got me making all kind of space. I just know it's gonna get grimy tonight. Okay.
Okay, the subject for tonight is the reason men and women cheat in 2022. Explained. So we're here to explain it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. It's gonna go down. We didn't explain it. It's finna go down.
It's finna go down.
It's finna go down.
Chelsea
Yeah.
said, I was panicking. I need a weekly dose of hood talk. Oh, yeah, we got you. We got you. Some things in life, we just shake it out, pack
Hey,
it up
man,
our feet.
sometimes a setback is a setup.
That's right.
So all I can say is let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
So tell us, Bella, why do women cheat?
We're going to talk about it. Okay? Because I don't know what you're talking about. You
Come
think
on, come
I
on, dude.
cheat? Ah,
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Let's figure this out, dude. Because don't none of us know. I want to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, women, they're looking for a way out.
That what that is. That's the easiest thing. Just get caught cheating, huh? Be like, hey, I'm busted. Hey, I know men done did it too. When women be thinking men dumb, he be like, finally, you.
I'm glad I got caught by this time and
And
I'm
then
ready
she
to
be
go.
like, I ain't never mess with you no more. He be like, yes. Okay. This crazy mother don't even realize. Okay. I ain't
How
been
happy I am
since
that you
I've
caught
been.
me with this person.
Look, I ain't been nothing since I've been with you.
Oh my goodness.
No, I mean, sometimes people can look at it of a process of elimination. Like, let's see, I've been with you 2, 3 years. My bank account started at 500, and now I'm at 350. This ain't working. This ain't working.
We're no good for each other. We should just go our separate
Just
ways.
go our separate ways.
That's what the mug gonna be like. Oh no, we're gonna work through this. I'll put these 2 years in with you. We gonna see what's up. I'm staying.
He gonna be like, I'm not elevating. I just want out. Let me stop. Because I know women see it totally different. Totally different. Have a woman ever left a man just because her bank account didn't rise?
No, I don't think. Probably because it depreciated. It dropped.
Yeah, she like,
This dude using all my money. I'm wasting all this money on him, and he don't know why.
let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you how women do it. Man, I ain't got me a whole extra child. I call myself thinking I'm doing bad with one child. Now I got a bigger child that eat more,
child.
that weighs more. Look, eat more, wastes more electricity. It ain't working.
Taking up room. Don't be when I walk in my door. I don't need to see you
Shots
first.
out to all the no good man that just eating Cheerios and playing PlayStation every day.
No Cheetos, not Cheerios.
When I was no good, let me see. I'm trying to see my face.
Oh, so you were no good. So you better now.
Cookie Chris. Cookie Chris. No, I was so bad. I used to get the what's that Captain the Captain
Peanut Butter Crunch.
With the
Captain Crunch.
Just either the regular Captain Crunch or the ones that look kind of fruity, because that's the one.
Fruity Pebbles. That's
the one we used to get from Wick. It was free.
No, how you get Wick though? You didn't have no little bag.
I said we.
Oh, you was family then. That's my
taking it to Wick.
Look, I bet you would go pick up the Wick. No problem. I got you.
When I was helping them pick up the Wick, that's what I was getting. I was like, "Yay, get that Captain Crunch over there."
How you gonna be picking out the baby Wick?
I mean,
because it was yours.
Ooh, you remember that big old piece of cheese that they used to give you? Ooh, you ain't never been on it. My bad. I'm talking in gibberish to you, but I'm just saying, like it was.
You gonna say
that? I mean, I'm just saying you don't seem like you ever been on Wick like that, because that government cheese, it was something else. It was something else. They used to give you a big old hump. You just had to slice off of it.
I bet you make the best cheese toast, huh? And grilled cheese.
I'm just saying, I'm telling the truth though. It used to be a big old hunk. They used to get a big old government cheese. Bam. I'm talking about you just go through there like a little grocery store, little mini grocery store, and be like, yeah, get some of these. You can get one of each. One cereal, 3 cereal. There you gotta get one cereal. You gotta get the cheese. You get the milk. You know what I'm saying? Go out.
How many children you have? Sometimes you can get real groceries out there.
I started off at the one, the one off Lamar Street. Shouts out to Lamar Street Wick. Wick office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Chelsea said, glad to see you smile, but Black women don't cheat. And I agree with you.
Huh? Where they get that one in?
We don't cheat.
Look, somebody remember that cheese now. I'm telling you now. Shouts out to the Wick place. Let me see. Shouts out to the food place on Mega Edwards, the food stamp place on Mega Edwards. Shouts out to the free dentist place on Northside Drive.
Dentist? Like for your teeth?
Yeah. Hey, shouts out to all them places when the Joker was doing bad. Y'all, what's the name? Shouts out to y'all.
What about the housing people? Yeah, thank you, the housing people.
Shouts out to the hood place. Shouts out to on the hill, on Terry Road, on the hill, on Livingston Road. I mean, shouts out to the places that give help. Shouts out to the churches. You know what I'm saying? for the free toys around Christmas, the bikes. That's out.
Queen Harrison said, "Yep, to the wick."
I'll tell you. She said,
He said, "You reaping all them benefits, huh?"
man, I'm talking about,
Didn't know how blessed he was.
hey, when a dude was doing bad now, I just followed the money. I followed the women to the money. Where we going? Oh, I ain't never heard of that, but we all right, let's ride.
I'm driving.
They ain't
Drop
had
him
no
off
car.
at the door,
They
waiting
ain't
in
had
the
no
hot
car. I
car.
had to drive, so it worked. It worked.
Yeah, they got some front door action, baby. What you call it? The concierge, not the concierge. Valet parking.
A lot of people don't know nothing about that. A lot of people don't know nothing about that. Hey,
About
Miss
what?
Green up in his house. Up in that.
So we're saying that when women cheat, women are looking for a way out. They're in this terrible thing. We searching to see, do I have another choice or I need to stay with Dumbo? You know, what I gotta do?
Well, I know one thing. When I look at a woman wanting a way out, I mastered knowing when women wanted to way out. Because I knew the time of the year to be good. Just know that you're gonna have a place to stay. See, I knew around income tax, women get that money. Oh, if you a bad man around income tax, oh, it's over with for you, player.
So you got kicked out around tax time before?
Look, them couple of $1,000, that's enough for her to start her whole new life somewhere else.
So I'm asking, have you got kicked out around income tax time?
No, I've never got kicked out around income tax time, but I have seen dudes all up and down the projects I was in getting kicked out. Now, I mean the low income houses. I don't know what I'm saying projects. I mean low income houses. I done seen dudes all up and down there getting kicked out. So I done stayed in a lot of them. We done talked about that before.
So what do you consider projects?
Apartments. They're just made for women.
Okay,
Well,
so
men
low
don't
income made for who?
men didn't pose to stay there.
Right.
Yeah, she said that power couple stuff. Yay, going there getting them power couple what's name. He said, "Is that red wine?" Lord, a gentleman never tells. Never tells. Oh, okay. She got them benefits. You got the car. There it is. There it is. That's what it is. So what you get when you think of a woman wanting her way out? Hey,
You want her way out, believe you me.
Hey, May, how you doing?
When a woman want her way out, she's gonna figure it out.
You think so?
Yeah, but sometimes she go out there looking for her little push. Now she out there
like White Rock. Yep, shots out. I don't think I didn't actually stay in White Rock, but I felt like because I visited there an awful lot. My partner stayed across the street from me, but I stayed. I was right up in there. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you what I.
Don't tell her.
Yeah. Okay. They say when you can't. They say if you ain't got nothing good to say, just take.
Don't say nothing at all.
They just said just take a sip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's stay in safe way.
Okay.
Okay. So hey, I think we passed this. We know if we gonna cheat, we gonna look for us a way out. Give you a reason.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't work all
the
the
way
time.
out is. I'm just gonna say for a woman is January the 15th.
15th. Cause we be
January the 15th.
we be loving on the 1st of January for New Year's. We
about 2 weeks
for
in.
Christmas.
2 weeks in, if he ain't doing right, then he on a countdown. And boy, February the 15th, it's over with. If he don't get her the right thing for Valentine, it's a wrap.
Right.
She done already paid her rent for for March. She ready to move. At the end of that month, she telling you bye-bye. Bye-bye, Pookie. Bye-bye, Pookie. It's over with.
Pookie and them got to get on out of there.
It's over with. It's bye-bye, Pookie. So, I mean, I'm just saying, we get that's the only way I know that women, I can say between January the 15th and February the 15th, that's a month right up in there.
But in some instances, some women, go and looking for ways out. A lot of times they don't know how to leave. So they go and meet these people and let them coach them. They coach them into getting from one bad situation to another bad situation. But it'll just be new until the truth come out. Because anybody that will take in somebody that got somebody, they're going to get you to. It's going to be a repetitive situation, I believe. If you got to cheat and be with somebody, you think it's going to work? You think that could be a work situation?
What?
Well, just say, for instance, I'm cheating on my dude and I go and be with somebody else and I'm coached and I'm leaving my dude to be with somebody else. And when I'm with this person, they knew I had a dude, but they kicking it with me. So me and my dude ended, but I'm kicking it with this person. You think that's gonna work?
It ain't gonna work, because guess what? That dude forever. Now, I'm gonna tell you now.
Doing this to her man. She gonna do it to me.
I done seen some dudes kind of try to go for it, but let me tell you something. It gonna be hell, because that woman gonna forever feel like, especially if it was the man that was stepping out, she ain't gonna forever. She gonna be looking, but she like, ooh, that's what he was doing. That's what he was saying when he was around me. And I mean, it gonna be certain.
You don't know your cheating ropes.
Yeah, she gonna be like, when you get a woman that be looking at you like this here, you don't need that woman. You don't need that woman. You might well let her go.
What you mean?
She start looking at you like this here, she already feel like she know every move you make. She feel like she 3 steps ahead of you. She be like,
That's the thing about it. When
you leave the house, get what? If you leave the house and you bust a block and you go to the store and your woman already there, she on your way. You be like, I'm finna run to the store. She already at the store talking about, you just get the hunt right. I'm just saying.
Gwen said, nope, the same way you get them, the same way you will lose or get rid of them.
Right. And I feel that because a lot of men have found women in the club, and that's exactly where they lose them. They be turning around and they thought they had a good thing going, and
they did for one night.
No, no. Even if they kept them for a little while, they gonna lose them to the club, because as soon as you try to change it, that's when that push back, because she like going out. She like getting, she might.
But if you meet a woman in the club, right? So why would you even try to change her from going to the club? Because she was available for when you met her?
Well, when you go to the club, like back in the day, it was going to the club to meet. To meet.
So you saying people don't do that anymore?
No, people go to the club now just to have a good time.
Oh Lord. What kind of good time we talking
I'm saying, like back in the day, people used to go to the club for a reason. Like dudes, you go to the club like, yeah, I'm gonna pull me one up out of here. But it don't, the vibe, everything done changed. People go to the club just to have a good time. People go in the club, they be in their own zone. 5 women come together, 5 women leave. They might be 7 of them leave. Yeah, 5 women come, 7 of them leave. Like, what happened? Like men used to pull women out the club. Whoever they came with, that's usually who they leave with.
Mm.
I mean,
So who's losing their game, men or women?
I don't think men are losing their game. I think women just done changed. You know, you got a lot of boss women. Like I was listening to somebody, a woman the other day, and she was talking about she want to run a business and this and that, and all she had was talking about she was thinking about getting in cosmetology school. I said, "Do you already do hair?" She was like, "No, but I'm thinking about." I'm like, that ain't nothing you just jump in. Like cosmetology, that's something you got to already love or already been doing. That ain't nothing you just jump in and say, you know what? I want a business. Maybe I do hair. You know what I'm saying? When you older, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's something somebody got to love. Like some things people got to love. Like you don't just jump in the business and start doing toes. You got to be you got to be one of these people that love feet for a little bit and not bothered by feet, because you don't want to be touching on people's feet just because it get good money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, different strokes, different folks.
I don't see a lot of people just.
I don't think there's no age limit or time span on when you need to broaden your interest in trying to get a business started. So if you want to wait till you 40 years old and go and attend cosmetology school, then nothing's wrong with that.
Ooh, read what Jay just said.
Jay said, I don't think it's really no such thing as cheating till you get married. Until then, it's simple. It's a simple understanding at the time, and time changes all things.
You know what?
Oh, okay. So, Jay,
he gonna get cut.
Jay, I just want to know, if you're in a relationship with this woman that you have not chose to make your wife, you kicking and you devoting your time, money, efforts, quality, everything into her. So you come and see your girl. This your girlfriend. Y'all been rocking for a while. You come home and catch her with another dude. They kicking the lead in bed. What you gonna say? Oh, excuse me, I'll be back. So
he's not cheating. No such thing as cheating, huh?
He said ain't no such thing as cheating. So everybody looking for you. Everybody wants you to be their man.
You came and switched it up on them, then. I thought you were gonna go in a different direction. You threw him straight under the bus. What would you do?
Right. You talking about ain't no such thing.
And look, you go over your so-called girl house and she mess around, open the door and say, "Hey, I got company right now.
Right.
Can you come back in about an hour? I'll be through."
Right. And then we can spend our time together. You gonna show up. Why wouldn't you show back up? It's an understanding, right?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I want to hear what he got to say about that one.
I can't wait. Good evening, Black Queen.
Oh, Lord. Lord, you done messed me up on that one.
Say that and keep it like that.
Look, she said, Jay wasn't ready for that one. I'm telling you, this messy and petty put together too.
Right. Somebody ain't no such thing as cheating until you say I do. People wouldn't even be in relationship. It's too many people already at the graveyard right now from doing what you talking about.
I'm telling you.
Try it. You would get close home.
Hey, how many dudes shooting women up ain't married, player?
I know, right?
Oh, Lord. Look, Jay ain't even got no response from them.
Just that even Marcus finna pass out from just the thought. Thinking like, really?
I'm telling you, just come like he said, if you ain't married, you come to your girl house and she be like, holler back, it's 7. I'm busy till 9. Can you come back?
We doing a candlelight.
Can you make a big loop, or I just call you when I get free? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Ursula said, in relationships I was in where I had more than one partner, it was known and agreed with from the door. The men knew they weren't the only one. Well, in your relationship, I can understand that because you already had the understanding. So it wasn't considered cheating, but you had to discuss what partners you were with, right? But Mr. J was like, until you say I do to this person, that they're not and shouldn't be committed to you. So it's not even, it shouldn't even be called cheating because you don't put a ring and marry them.
I want to understand where Jay coming now. He come from a
Jay said you can get upset because you wasn't aware of the change of heart, but why?
change of heart.
Okay, he said you can get upset because you wasn't aware of the change of heart, but why? Oh, okay, so he's saying like the person he's in a relationship with had a change of heart and not want to be with them. So I'm still asking you the question. I want to know if you're in a relationship and you rocking and you saying this is your girl, you haven't married her yet. She's your girlfriend.
Right.
So you saying you come home.
He opened the door.
She opened the door and she tell you I'm busy. I got some company. This your girlfriend. You gonna tuck your tail, turn around and walk away. Say okay, call me later. It's okay. She's not cheating. She's not my wife. I didn't marry her. So that's what I want to know. And you're saying a change of heart. That's not a change of heart. That's a change of a whole dude. She got a new one.
I don't know about that one player. I think he wanna. I think he wanna. Come at it right, but I don't know about that one.
You don't have to come at that right because I'm trying to see where you going with this book.
That's tricky there. I don't know about that one player. I don't know.
Don't try that with me. Talking about you, my man, and I come talking about you got company. Come back later. Oh, who? Everybody leaving this house because it's gonna be on fire. Like Queen said, what's understood needs no explanation.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If it's understood at the door,
if it's understood, it's different.
A certain kind of way, I understand. But just saying that it's not cheating,
because you're not married,
that's being ungenuine. Because he know, I know. I don't even know if Jay been married yet. I don't know if Jay married yet because I can't see you say your baby mama and y'all done had one child, and then you say y'all staying in a different place, like she got her own place or something. You come over there all the time, this and that. And one day you show up and she like, hey, can you come back because I got a friend over here. You know what I'm saying? They can't.
What they gonna say? Give me my baby. Give me my baby.
We gonna see that because we gonna get down to the nitty-gritty.
Ursula said exactly, but the men just knew they weren't the only one. They didn't know what number they were. That's still different. If you're honest and open about
I'm like Kimberly on that. I can't do nothing but laugh on that one. I can't do nothing but laugh.
I said that they didn't know what number they were.
Let's do it.
JJ said, I'll be upset, but I don't think you're supposed to have sex before marriage. If you started wrong, how are you supposed to make it right? Two wrongs don't make it right. But listen, I understand what you're saying. Sometimes people has gotten into situations and had sex before they got married, had whole children, maybe later got married, and the marriage worked. So that's not true.
Guess what I'm finna hit them with? So what you saying, you a virgin. See you get married. Cause I think I ain't gonna be dishonest. Just like the women out here, we try to call women out. Is men saving themselves till they get married? I think not.
So what about you, Mr. Know-It-All? You're not married. So are you a virgin?
Nah, no ma'am.
You seem a little happy to say that.
No, ma'am. No, I'm just saying. I mean, no, I'm not a virgin. And when we say that he don't think you supposed to have sex before marriage. Are you married? We're gonna ask that question. And have you had sex? Because if we're gonna live by certain rules, are we abiding by these rules
Right.
we set?
But you know, a lot of these things we are taught, and we've been taught coming up. First thing, it starts from your parents in church. Whatever your belief is, a lot of beliefs feel like you're not supposed to have sex before marriage and stuff like that. So it comes from that. So did you abide by that? Did you not have sex before marriage? Are you married? So Chelsea said, play with motherfuckers for feelings if you want to. Y'all better tread lightly on that advice.
Hey, that's why I said I ain't finna give you no crazy
Right.
advice.
I'm telling you the real. People around here dying.
I'll tell you now, you gonna mess around. Some people gonna be in the trunk somewhere after this show with this stuff talking about some. I ain't doing. What do you say? We not. What he said about we not what? Oh, he not having sex before he married. We shouldn't be having sex before we married.
Right.
And he said, what was the other one? What was the other one? The first one?
You're not supposed to have sex before marriage. And he said, if you started wrong, 2 wrongs will make a right.
Okay. And he said there's no such thing as cheating before you get married. So Let me tell you this. Even if you just dating a woman, and if you saw her kiss another dude, it would turn you into a whole different person. So I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear no man.
So you trying to tell me if I'm engaged to be married, right? So I can just be letting these other dudes lick on me in my face and everywhere, and then my dude shouldn't even say nothing. We not married yet. We gonna do this until I say I do.
Talk about certain rules, man. We're gonna throw ourselves in a bad box.
Look, Ursula said, well, I did pick up another man without the others knowing. They were losing their spots, though. See, look at you. I'm not going to call you out, but you are fired. Do you hear me? Just don't let it burn. You're fired.
You're looking sideways.
Hey, why you say, like, what? Kim stay on the floor laughing.
Hello. Everybody laughing because I mean, hey.
Ursula said, I bet Marcus be throwing that meat. We gonna call him Meat Truck. He was so happy. You a virgin? He's like, no. Didn't breathe.
And look, I ain't gonna play none of them things. I ain't gonna play no sex for.
Wait a minute, Kimberly want to know, Jay, are you a virgin?
Right. That's why I ain't even want to go there.
We talking about a virgin to sex, not a virgin to a lot of things in life, okay?
Hey, look.
Because what you talking about, you got to be a virgin to what you talking about, but not sex,
hey,
I'm
look,
sure.
Look, I'm a virgin in skydiving.
I'm a virgin to bungee jumping. I ain't going to do it.
Come on with it.
Pat said, in this day and age, you better get naked with a mug just to make sure they are the sex they are the sex they supposed to be. Oh, and they got no surgery scars and stuff down there. He said, mess around and get married and find out your man was born a woman. Y'all better wake up. While you talking, you said what you said, and I agree with you. These days, you better. You better.
Oh, he said, I've been married. I cheated, been cheated on, and divorced. It's like telling your kids to do right even when you did wrong when you were their age. I realized my mistakes after. Yeah, and you still make them because I don't believe you just, is you back married? Because you can't have sex till you get back married if that's what you believe in. So is you keeping that thing to yourself?
You better keep it in your pocket and rub on it when you get some change.
I just don't believe he's just keeping that thing to himself right now.
He putting it in his pocket and get some change often. Will said this is gonna turn me into a gigolo. A gigolo. A gigolo.
Oh.
Ursula said, I believe that if people are totally honest with themselves and people they want to be involved with and let them decide if they want to be in that, it will keep down confusion. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. There are so many people out here, they willing and waiting. I know you have a man.
It'll keep
Just
down.
give me a little bit.
Look, it'll keep
I
down
won't say nothing.
confusion, but it'll also keep a lot of men single. Okay.
Keep them single. What you mean?
He said I done missed all the good stuff. No, you haven't. We just get started.
But listen, no, let's go back to what you were just saying.
What?
You saying it wouldn't keep down confusion. You'll do what?
It'll keep a lot of men single. Because we all know women talk a lot of this, but women are selfish. And women want they man all to themselves. And they know this. So a man just telling them that he need more than one. And when a woman know from the door that she can juggle 4 with no problem. She like, oh, you want to go that route? Do you want to go that route? Because I can do this. And I can have me a whole little basketball thing.
We can get 10 a day type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And y'all can rock at least 2.
See, women don't even realize how much. See, men don't even realize how much I got to get raw with it. Men out here, men, you don't realize how much dick your woman turns down every day.
If she doesn't,
you be trying. Look, men be trying to pull 1 or 2, 3 women a day, getting shut down every day. Just imagine this: how many women you holler at is how many your woman can actually get. And that's the difference between men and women.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, if a woman wanted a different dick for every day she could have, period.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just saying she know it.
Well, according to Ursula, yes, you can. She said, I stay using protection, though. I keep it safe while keeping it real. Thank you. We're so glad to do that. Would you give a shout out to the plastic makers, the hat toppers? We appreciate you for making those things.
Shouts out to Trojan, Lifestyle,
Magnums, and all them cousins of y'all.
All them good skin rubbers, goat skin, ring skin.
The ridges and vibrations.
Hey, even shouts out to the women, condoms, them big old junks. You just stick it up and now you ain't got to worry about your condom. You can get, shouts out to all the condoms they make.
I know they bless y'all with an extra thing because on the females it comes with an extra ring.
Yeah. The little one go in the inside, the big one stay on the outside. Yeah,
that's you know how it works. This girl started on. We gonna call you all of that.
I'm just saying that.
Wait, we need to go back. You're going too fast.
Hold on, what I do?
2, 1, go back up 2.
Hold on, she just said facts and what's mine?
It's rare to find a virgin now. I
thought we looked at that.
No, you did.
I did click on it. You just didn't read it at the time, I guess. We're gonna go with that.
Can we just stay together? This team hood talk, okay? We staying in this stuff. Stop cheating.
They say
you got here cheating.
Summertime.
I know, right?
It's hot girl springtime. It ain't summer yet.
Oh. You rushing it. Don't cheat us on spring, Will.
Right.
Ursula said then he needs to skip her cause she ain't it. Uh-oh. Kimberly said, I'm so happy you understand the facts.
I do.
Well, it comes with that because he know.
I do. He said, right. It's a lot easier for women to get sex from than a man. Yeah. And see, that's why why men have to understand that a woman can play this game much better than him.
Well, maybe that's why Jay
the
said
only
that.
thing about it is she can lose that game just as quick. Because when that baby come looking like
your cousin,
like the dude down the street. I'm just saying. Looking jet like him, bad eye and all. I'm just saying.
Ursula said, thank you for raincoats, flavored and unflavored.
Look at him now.
Black Queen said, yeah, he be slanging at me, so he know what it is. What is what? That's the meat slanger, not the vampire slayer. Men cannot accept the same energy. Of course not. They wouldn't know how to handle that many people will offer them some hot sauce every day.
Men already know, because I'm gonna tell you, and the young men are even getting it worse, because the young men coming to me and saying, "Oh, these young women off the chain, dog." You know what I'm saying? They like, man.
But listen, like, just say for instance, there was this basketball player. He played on the West Coast, and he had a wife that was feeling like she was lacking the attention from being contacted through DMs and things like that. That attention was helping her stay with her man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we just think y'all guys stay in our inbox, but stop sending them ugly, rusty pictures. You know, send us something we want to look at.
Shots out to Miss Curry. I ain't slow.
I wasn't calling no names. That's not what we do on Hood Talk. We don't call names. What you around here doing, sir?
I call basketball people names.
Oh, because they not from the hood.
Look, if they show up on my screen, I'm just gonna say, I ain't player. My bad. I ain't know you can find me.
But you're right, Kim. They can't accept that same energy. They don't know how to handle that. They'll be all over the place. See, they get so excited with new stuff. They'll get all loose, and that's how they get caught.
Okay, listen.
Jay said, y'all getting me wrong. I can't advocate to be a perfect example, but I do know what's right, what's wrong, or right. The only reason most cheat is because they can measure the sex compared to others they be with. Oh, you can measure the sex compared to others they be with. So if you only had it one time, that would be your only expectation.
Right. I understand. I agree with you totally.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying
totally, because I agree with, like, in a way that women shouldn't have, because like they say, when you get bonded to all these different souls, it's hard for you to pair bond with one dude, because you said if he ain't fire, you saying, man, this other dude over here got the bomb. This
right.
Then this dude right here know how to eat it good. This dude over here know how to slang it. I mean, this dude over here know how to wine and dine.
So now we in the weak place. We picking up pieces to make one. That's not right.
I mean, that's what happened. Women are building a puzzle out here. They're taking a little man from here,
a little bit of this
from here, and see, that's what's going on wrong now, because women they didn't let women have all these options that women have now, and they running away. And then what's happening?
Like, say for instance, like what options? What you mean?
Social media have made it where women, before they even make it to 9, 10 o'clock, they already got 12 inboxes. Hey, beautiful. And guess what? And it made, hold on. No, it was hey, beautiful first.
No, I'm just tripping. I was just tripping.
Yeah, but guess what? And now they get so much attention now, it done made them mad. Well, they don't even like hearing them over say, hey, beautiful. Listen to that. Women are so mad because they get so much attention. They can't even stand if it's somebody they don't like saying, hey, beautiful to them.
Well, just for the record, that isn't true on my part. I need some more inboxes. Hey, beautiful, whatever. I like it. Okay, so
Well, a lot of women don't like it. I mean, like they get so much attention, but I say, why? Why? Okay,
be honest. We're
I
on
might get
whose
some
part?
backlash. I might get some backlash, but why get half naked, put up stories, licking your lips out, and I doing all this mesmerizing, trying to get a dude to, like your picture, hit your hearts and all that. As soon as he say something nice,
Like, oh,
like,
he's so thirsty.
right.
That's the same thing.
Is
If
you
you weren't gonna say it, if you
Is you
weren't gonna say it, I was
on
gonna
the
say
other side for the attention? I mean,
it.
because okay, you don't have to put up a story. You ain't got to accept no messages in inbox.
Right.
You can put your messenger where it don't even work. Well, men can't even inbox you if you want to go there. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Right.
So why not if you tired of me inbox you? People, I done heard women say, I just get off Facebook because it's too many people inbox me. You can cut off your inbox. You don't have to have. It's a love and hate relationship. Women love attention, but they hate attention from the wrong men.
The ones that they're not interested in.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's called vain. A lot of times we be vain. We think we cute or whatever. We gonna post that. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. But hey, when you're being seductive with it, it does take it to another level. That's just like Dave Chappelle once said in one of his stand-up. He said, "It walk like a duck is a duck. You dress like an officer, you're an officer." So whatever you put on your persona or how you design yourself or how you present yourself, that's how some people take you. And some people feel like they'll have that chance. Let me go and holler at this and see what I can get from it. I want to see what's behind that little crack that's hiding this little piece. I want to pull that little string back.
And they just don't know. The more clothes you put on, a man will be trying to look through the clothes. He be like, I wonder how she look under the clothes and all that old type of stuff. I think that's more inviting to a man than a man seeing you, maybe half naked every day because he's like, oh, I done seen that tattoo like the 1,500.
Oh, he said, oh, I share this with everybody. Okay. Yeah. Will said the baby looking like the mailman.
I'm telling you.
I said, dang. No, the baby ain't looking like Mr. Willie instead of J. Marcus. That's Mr. Willie, baby. Ken said, it's not cheating until you get caught. Nope, it's not cheating until you put 10 on it.
10 fingers on it.
10 fingers on it. You didn't touch it. It wasn't me. Kim said, that's when women are younger. As we age, our priorities shift.
Yeah, but then it's too late. Because men are looking around and saying
priority shift. I do apologize.
The men looking around and saying, "Oh Lord, she done mess with Rob, dude, there." Because especially if you're in a small town. So a lot of times women leave a town because they was wild when they was young and they know a lot of people know them. And
that she done went to a lot of flip parties and stuff.
I don't know about all that, but I'm just saying.
I know you wouldn't know nothing about nothing like that. I don't know why I asked you anything like that. Ursula said, I will teach him how to please me if I want this one man. He needs to be willing to learn. So you got to teach the man how to do you. Okay. I understand that part.
Listen what she said. She's willing, so that means she ain't even started teaching yet. she happy with her 3 or 4.
Well, she said if she needs to settle down to one, she'll do it.
Well,
it's no necessity right now.
Well, I understand, but then like I say,
People not selling anymore.
like I say, if you mess around and you move too much, because a woman can easily get up a good body count real quick. Because say if a woman just did one dude a month, and then you do that times 12, and then you do that times 5 years, she done stacked up some bodies. They say the average man don't even get 7 women in his whole lifetime. See, women got men all wrong. It's women that been getting some of these what's name been lying to me and talking about their body count. I only had 3 times 7. Okay, what Kim was saying?
Kim said, y'all have to move faster with the comments. They're staying with the subject y'all are talking about at the time.
Okay, let move a little quick.
Black Queen, so what do men consider cheating? Do it different from what women consider cheating? So what's the difference between what men consider and what women consider? We probably all in the same boat.
I think it's about the same.
Will said they do that to try to get the attention that one man they want. But if it ain't the man they want giving them the attention, they get mad with attitude. That's how I feel about it.
Right.
He's saying about the little picture seductive stuff, you know.
Right.
Kimberly Bilal was in the house, but okay. Kimberly said no such thing. At that age, y'all are no longer functioning properly.
At what age?
That's what I was wondering.
Okay. Good evening. She got that sea mouse for sale for $20.
Not 20.
I don't even know how much sea mouse costs in period.
Kimberly said if they get a high body count, there are men that still wouldn't care. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, you're right about that. This man don't care if you got if you're in 1,000. Long as they okay.
Just make room for me. She said, stop it. My ex-husband had that many in our marriage.
Hey, we ain't saying, I said the average man. Your husband might have been extraordinary.
Ordinary for real. Mr. Awesome Sauce. Ursula said, I do have a one-man relationship now. We are going on a year, and I haven't even had a desire for another man whatsoever. And these nukas are big mad. Yeah, they be watching. They waiting too. They waiting for you to say, okay, come on. Will said, I know a couple of women that are getting 5 to 7 different men a week. Oh, Lord.
Oof. Stacking them up. And just imagine a woman that, like when they say a prostitute that just out there just selling it every, all through the day. Just imagine a woman, if she was doing a slow date and she just did 5 dates. Just imagine what that average up in a year or 365
What
days.
do you mean 5 dates? So when you date someone, you're having sex?
No, that's prostitute. I was saying prostitute. No, I'm saying 5.
I didn't know you was saying.
No, I'm saying 5. That's slow for a prostitute in one day.
To a call girl, they have professional names now. Escorts.
Who she say, y'all, please slow down. You just told us.
You just told me Russia. He started doing Gonzalez.
They ain't gonna tell us slow down.
Jay said, if both are each other first, then they wouldn't have no choice but to teach each other about their sexual desires. But if one already had sex, then the other is only a number, and the number of partners can change. I agree with you. But are you going to have that too often, in age 40, something like that? that starts in early age. Well, used to. Now it probably have to start in younger age than the early age. So do you think people are having sex before the age of 16 these days?
Yeah. It's
Consensual sex.
yeah, because I think a lot of people be talking about, a lot of kids be talking about they got boyfriends and girlfriends at 7, 8 years old.
I
So
know, right? It used to be cute and stuff. Now you be like, oh no.
right. And I'm talking about, and all these movies and these cartoons, they ain't making it
And games that they have.
right. And just in daytime TV, all this other kind of stuff they got going on. They're getting that funky 40. I knew that 40 was going to come up soon.
Right.
Okay.
Ursula said, when I was out there, my guys had an assigned week. They knew better than to plan a date on their off week. I even had a wife ask me to change her husband's week in my rotation. Woo! Your name is Ursula brought the Williams right. Girl. Ah, UB Williams right. UBWW. That's your name. Chelsea said a lot of children start messing around in middle school. Shaking my head. I wonder, did Chelsea mess around in middle school?
I wonder how she know. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stop being petty. I'm gonna have to start being
I
a little
think
messy.
that's almost impossible.
I'm gonna start being a little messy. Let me see.
Thinking with the little head.
Look, he said he know he was trying to get his little wee wet then back in middle school.
In middle school.
Yeah.
And then that's the thing. That's how a lot of teen pregnancy came. They didn't know that you don't need to get it wet. They don't know what to do when the climax come. So they didn't know to pull out or put something on it. They were just trying it. It felt good because they started hunching first.
What Chelsea said.
She said, not y'all tried to flip it on me. Y'all should know better. I don't know what you're talking about. William said, remember when me and old boy fingered that girl in the classroom when her stuff was stinky?
Ooh, I remember riding on a bus. We was on like a
Field trip. That's where all the action goes down.
and I remember when old boy, when the dude put that when the girl put her legs across his lap and he he put his arm around there. You see that arm go? I just said,
what was the point of that? I still don't know.
I mean, that just a little too much. They wanted it bad. They ain't want to wait till they got home.
Tim said, please tell me why. I'm trying to see too. Women cheating with me helps her relationship. Oh, okay. You went away from that fast.
What? I mean, I ain't going.
Let her stay with her man because she know that she can't come to you, so she just get what she get and go back and play like she was with her husband. Okay, I got you. Look, there it is. That's the next subject. Looking for connection. Fiscal reason. So that's the next thought. Chelsea said, I thought you were taking that to your grave. How's your finger doing these days?
Hey, no, I wasn't talking about me.
No, she was talking about Will with the stinky finger.
Oh.
Ursula said, dang, y'all playing in cat food coochie. Will said, I keep my fingers clean now.
I don't even know what to say about that one.
Jill said, no, they were playing in tuna fish. You got to remember, some ages women don't even know how to keep themselves clean,
Looking
young and old.
looking for the connection.
Looking for the connection,
What
physical.
that is? That looking for what?
You trying to get a connection that you can't get from home. So you out there, you letting Jimbo tighten you up so you can go home and be pleased to be with the man that does not please you.
We got a long one. Go ahead.
Oh, super book.
Look, he done wrote that thing so big, we can't even see each other. Come on. God. Come on, read it.
I can't even remember my body count, but I've learned one thing. I've learned that I can satisfy the majority of women. I done got vain with it. I believe I can turn gay women straight, make a hoe want to be a housewife, make a woman have orgasm that think it wasn't possible. So no, it's hard for me to be satisfied because I can easily be tempted when I have a problem in a relationship, thinking the grass is greener on the other side. Out of everything you said, the last statement stuck out. Thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. That's how a lot of relationships end. You think you can do better and get it better from here and there, and it's not like that anymore.
Well, since he said it,
Oh, y'all woke up Jay. He putting out his meat sauce and spreading announcements and advertising his
what the
eggplant business.
what did at the bottom?
Thinking the grass is greener.
That part.
That be the issue for a lot of people.
Yeah, sometimes people just cheat because they swear down that either somebody gonna do it better, they got it better. Even the conversation, I think sometimes people are attracted to a person, that they get along with pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So I think is it
Jay Kim said, obviously, it didn't work out well for you since you mentioned it.
Yeah, well, I think sometimes that arrogance can keep you out of a good relationship because I used to feel sort of the same way, like that whole thing of making a woman. If she like women, I could bring her back over to the dark side, or you know what I'm saying? Like you get in your head, and I think sometimes you trying to find something that sometimes not there. Like sometimes I think when men go down this road that they can be looking for women, a certain kind of woman, but it ain't to make them their girlfriend or wife. It's just to conquer just
whatever
like
you thought
in your head. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, like, if you see somebody like this is gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna say it anyway though. It's like I remember, being out there, at the club sometimes and looking at, dykes and butches, and I started getting instantly attracted to them. Not because it was image in my head what they was. To me, they was more virgin than these women out here, because I was looking at them like, oh, they ain't had no dick in 2 years, 3 years. And it was turning me on like, man, these like virgins. I mean,
so wait a minute. The question is, Did your one you get down? Did she wear hair and cornrows and staggy pants? Or did she wear the dress?
I done hit him with the fade. I done hit him with the fade. I ain't gonna call it. Look, I ain't gonna blast him out.
No, don't blast nobody. I'm just saying, what was the
No,
look you ended up with?
I'm just saying, because if you start saying the hair and all that old type of stuff, it might.
There's plenty of hairs like that, plenty of fades, braids, and extensions.
But it's like in your head, you looking at them and they look pure in a way. You feel what I'm saying? But because I
can understand.
They don't like dick, so it make you like them even more because you know they ain't getting it. You understand what I'm saying?
So you were thinking you were gonna change them by giving them something.
It ain't the point of changing them. I ain't caring about changing
you
them.
Just wanted to.
Felt like you were getting some fresh virgin.
Oh, unused. Okay.
That stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, since you already used plastic, so you was just locked up behind plastic Peter Wackers.
I'm just saying. Let me see.
You was behind the strap-ons.
Let's catch up.
Herschel said, true that conversation can get you caught up quickly. Yes. People that listen to you, and that's a lot of way women cheat. You just have somebody to listen to you and talk to you, basic conversation. Next thing you know, you're like, oh, I fell asleep in his arms. Jay said, my problem is me. I found that I usually make significantly others happy, but I might start feeling less happy. Oh, okay. Because you're not getting your pleasure on your side. Okay.
Right, you too busy just looking for a certain kind. Because, like, I think at one time I got to the point that I wasn't even looking for my pleasure. I was just looking to pleasure them because I wanted it so bad. You know, it was like this a virgin. It felt like you unlocking Pandora's door. Like if a woman came up to me and told me she ain't had 6 in 5 years, I'd be like, oh really? I mean, I'm just saying, it just she just don't know what she doing to a man.
Well, you better check those records. Sometimes they've been had sex with donkeys or whatever. You better be careful. Just clean it up, keep it covered, all that.
y'all are probably looking for the one y'all let go away. That y'all know was for y'all. I don't think I've. You know how sometimes you think that you let you passed on somebody and you felt like a good one got away, but then when you look at it down the line, and if they ain't married or if they ain't happily married, you be like, was she really good? Would she really would have been happy with me? You start second guessing yourself on a lot of stuff because you would think if she was a good one that she'll be good in the relationship she in. If she decided to get married, if you actually decided to marry a man and you miserable with him, then I say, well, is she really a good? Like would she would have been a good fit for me? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you looking at her and you saying, if she decide to take this jump, and marriage is the ultimate goal, like if you get married to somebody, you think, oh, this love, like you fell head over heels, and then you start realizing a lot of women didn't get married for love, and then later on down the line, you realize they half-ass even like to do. You know what I'm saying? Like then you think, why you get married? And then, it's hard to listen to a lady tell you all the reasons she got married other than I really love this person. I really wanted to spend the rest of my life with this person. Because that's what they tell you right there in the front of the thing. You're going to be joined. Do you, for the rest of your life, the death do us part. Did you hear any of that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you hear any of that shit? Cause I could see myself being up at the what's the name, and they started saying to death do us part. And I started looking at them like, to death? I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should get a practice run at marriage. They should have a practice marriage ceremony for people to see how you take it.
They do. You don't be listening because most people be ready for the turn up. They don't even be at the rehearsal mentally, so they don't know what's going on.
Right. I be at the rehearsal like, did the preacher just say to death?
Right, to death do us part,
Like,
sickness and health.
Like whatever, you know, like people know when time and that's why it's like I stopped kind of believing in the notion of marriage in a way, because I started saying, okay, these lot of people that claim they love you the most, and then as soon as y'all break bad or as soon as y'all hit a bad patch, you hate this person almost more than you so-called love this person. How can you marry a person and then you the one wreck more hell on this person when you get divorced or whatever than anybody? Like a lot of men that committed suicide for getting divorced, getting his kids taken, his house, his cars, everything. And this doesn't happen to men all over the world. But we never talk about that.
But let me give you an example where I know exactly where Kimberly is saying, Kimberly Shelby, when she said you're probably looking for the one y'all let go, got away, that y'all know was for y'all. So at the time, I've been in that situation. You know, I felt like this person was for me. I let this person get away from me. I'm missing out from all these great aspects that they have in their life, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this at the time, but as time gotten older, 20 years later, you talking to this same person, you was like, man, I'm on the outside looking in. I didn't know that this person has developed into the type of person that they are. Yeah. So you thinking got away. I'm thinking like, I'm glad I got away, because a lot of times we feel like, you know, emotionally or how the person moving and making decisions in life that, you know, maybe I should have worked that out, but it wasn't for you.
Right.
So I just feel like what's for you is for you, and what isn't. So whatever you got, make it work. So that situation, so I thought that, but hey, the older you get, you learn from your mistakes. You understand it better by and by as time goes along.
And don't forget to like and share. It don't
like and
cost
share
nothing
it.
to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I just think when it goes to really just, you know, meeting some, you know, going back in time, I don't regret. I don't regret a lot of stuff that I thought that I wanted, and then I look at it now and I see, because I'm a type of person, I'm a realist. If this person married somebody else and stood in front of God, pastor, church, and said, I love you to death do us part, I want to be yours forever, and then as soon as you ain't with that man no more, you hate that man, you hate the ground he stand on, you wish he died, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that leaves a bad taste in my mouth about, you know, about marriage or about relationships, period. Because a lot of relationships end, and it's like, it's terrible. And one thing I am glad of, that, you know, a lot of relationships I was in, it didn't end like that. It didn't end on no bad note. The rhyme was, oh, we went our separate ways, and it wasn't no, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I really never just hated people out here. I just think, you know, maybe we're going in two different directions. You see a vision this way, I see a vision that way. And I think people got to be on the same path to make it anyway.
Okay, but did you know this 20 years ago?
Um, I think I kind of did because, like, reason I say I kind of did because I talked to my. I can't let one cat out the bag. I was talking to my pop one day, and he said one thing I know. And he said one thing I know about a woman can love you to death one day and watch some on TV and think something totally different about you the next day. And I done found that to be so true sometimes. A woman can watch some on TV or talk to her friend girls or something was not. She feel totally different about you than she did just last week. You know what I'm saying?
That comes with, yes, I agree, and I do agree. That comes with maturity. A man can dream about something and wake up and chokehold you because I dreamed you cheated. you know? So what's the difference? It's true. If you don't get your mind stable in your own life, how can you be an assistance in anyone's life to even love and care about one person? And then just like you were just making a statement about how it put a bad taste in your mouth until death do you part through sickness and health, all this type of thing for a marriage ceremony.
Mhm.
We went through this. So just say, for instance, if everybody didn't feel the same way. So you making these vows before God and the people that was there to witness your ceremony. And then if it didn't happen that way, who can you hold accountable? Can you force the person to stay because you made these vows? Is it a right thing to whatever is happening in your marriage to forget that this is happening? If you're not seeking help or trying to make it better, should we just stay in those relationships when it could be harmful or a bad situation for you further? So are you saying that even though these vows are made, nobody can go back on their word
But
because
guess what?
for in the church?
But guess what? What you saying is just telling me the truth that people don't really take this, marriage thing serious. I mean, if it work, it work. If it don't, hey, let's get on out of this thing and move on. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they should make it a limit. You can only get
Well,
married.
the
You can
government
only
gives
get
you.
married once, and if you don't, if you get married that one time, only way you can marry again if your partner died.
Listen, the government give you a 6-month trial period, so you don't think you would know if this person is somebody you want to be with, or you made this vow, you plan to keep this commitment, because your trial commitment is after 6 months. You can file a, what is it called, a nuptial? What is it? Where
Well,
you
no,
can get out of the marriage.
no.
Yeah, you can get it annulled before a 6-month period after getting married.
Yeah, but
So
I,
it does not count. This is the judgment that we live on. And as it say, obey the laws of the land. It's part of the laws of the
I
land.
still think that's a little ungenuine because
Right. The government
most
do it. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
what I'm saying, most time you only been with her at least 6, 7 months. She fool you this long. You don't think she can fool you 6, 7 more months till she get into the money or whatever she marrying you for? I'm just saying.
Is that the thing, you think women want men for their money? Maybe, huh?
It's according on which situation.
We
You know,
want y'all to take care of us.
because a woman will say stability and security. So that sounds like money
That
to me.
comes with
I
cash.
what was I said? She said that was her issue before also.
Oh,
She said
okay.
the same thing.
Thinking about letting that person
I
go.
think she's saying the same thing Jay was saying. He said it's a problem for
No,
him.
she's saying the same thing Kim was saying when she was like, when you feel like you let the one got away.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kim said y'all were good together, not her good for everyone.
Mm.
Kim said, I don't hate my ex. I only wish I never gave him a second chance.
Well,
That's not love. She didn't love you. See, Mr. Know-It-All, he just have to elaborate on his story and get it all out while he's talking. So what you were just saying, I don't know.
a lot of people
Kim.
would be serial killers then if that was the law.
Right. Jay
Ooh.
said women with a chemical balance mainly because they're born to be mothers. To be a mother, you have to be a super emotional for your child. No, you have to love unconditionally for your child.
Well, women are emotional.
We're not super emotional. There's so many hard girls. Look at Chelsea. She's so hard. No, stop.
She probably cry on the drop of a dime.
I know, right?
Especially if it comes to dealing with her child. That's what he's saying about the children. And
Yeah. Kimberly says stability and security to her is being the head of the house. It's so many things come with being the head of the house. You know, you have to take rules for cultivating your family. Can you do that? Can you accept someone being the head of the house and you're being a part of it? Right. So, in other words, like head of the house, it means you got follow dependents. So, are you willing to be a dependent of the house while the head of the house lead?
Yeah, see, a lot of women want a man to be head of the house just so he can pay most of the bills. But no, I'm just being real though. I mean, that's what the head of the house feels. But guess what? They don't want him to run the house like he head of the house because then it's toxic. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Ursula said that has changed though. It's just divorce now. I know someone who tried after 30 days. Oh, okay. So she's saying the annulment is not instated now. They don't do it anymore.
They don't do like you ain't never married no more. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep you on the rest. They gonna
is this for all marriages, both men and women and women type of thing?
Because what happened is what they trying to do is make you think about marriage more before you jump into it. Because a lot of people just jump and get married and just think they can just jump out of it and just run and get a annulment. And no, you need to think about marriage a little bit more.
That's why they offer counseling.
Hey, that don't work. Because let me tell you something. Once it's over in your head, and once a woman that left out of there and she didn't got hers and the man that moved on it's over with. You know, once a lot of people move at the same house or one person leave, it's basically it's hanging on one leg. It's like a man trying to go out and play basketball for the Lakers with one leg. It ain't gonna work.
Why you had to choose the Lakers though? But okay. Kim said yes, because I was the head and breadwinner for 18 years, meaning there was no man in the house, so you were the head of the household. That's what you're saying, Kim. So I'm just trying to see.
Or maybe she was saying when the man was there, she was still the breadwinner.
No, she said she was the head and breadwinner. So I just needed elaboration on that part. Oh, she said she was married, but she was the head and breadwinner.
Right. Now I don't know about the head stuff. So if you married a man and you felt like you the head, it ain't have no choice but to fail. Because can't no man sit under a woman too long and take that, because once he get on his feet where he really get himself together, he got to leave anyway, because you ain't gonna never grow a respect for him. He got to leave and get another woman that don't even know him like that, and all she did was meet the person that he is now. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're saying that no woman can be the head if the man is with her, married in the household. So
Well,
what gives you
what I'm
those
saying, what I'm
roles?
saying is, once the man get himself together, say you feel like you the head, just the fact she's saying she the head. If you feel like you the head of that household, and that man feel like he under you, once he get on his feet, he is gone. No, I'm just saying.
But what if he got himself together and she just run the house because he's kind of, letting her control things?
There's a wrong topic for the night. You mother was trying to get you something tonight, Jerry. Got these women all rattled up. He said, I noticed that Muslim countries, they usually marry virgins and don't have cheating like we do. Yeah. And that's like one time I was considering being a Muslim because I was even thinking about that whole concept of marrying a woman that don't have not been, I don't know how to say it.
No body count?
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, you should have went to the hospital and got you a nun. You was at the wrong place. Justice said if you were the head of the household over a man, then that was basically your child.
Right. Then that's what I started off with early, remember? When I was saying about about that child. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
She said, I need a break. That is his personality. He is now under another woman's control. She said she needed a break. So he coming back.
I'll be coming back. Yeah, cause I'm gonna tell you, like, if a man under a woman, he almost got to have almost a pimp type personality to be able to deal with it. He got to feel like if she provides for him, it is still her money is his money.
It's,
you
a
understand what I'm saying?
It's a team thing, right?
Right. It's a team thing. If he don't feel like it's something like that, I don't see no man that's able to just stick under it like that, because usually, even if a man ain't making good money, if his woman make a lot of money and they in the same household, he's still usually a little dominant over her. You know what I'm saying? But if a woman just call herself dominant and feel like she the head of the household, that ain't gonna work.
Well, a lot of times it be in the man's nature to be the head of something. But Chelsea said, but how they know that the women are virgins when we're talking about in the culture that Jay just mentioned?
Well, what it is the daddies and over there, women ain't allowed to do what women do over here. They ain't allowed to go out to eat clubs and hang around all these bars and all
they're
that.
sheltered. Yeah, and they daddy just doing it to them and nobody else.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying.
They daddy doing what?
So I'm just saying they're not doing it with nobody, not even their parents or nothing. It's just nobody. They just virgins in their culture. They don't believe in no wrongdoing, right?
I didn't understand how you were saying that, talking about doing with their parents. What you mean by that?
Just what I said. So I'm just saying nobody's touching them. Like, no, this is the world that we live in. You gotta be honest and realistic.
I understand. Hold on. This is not that is only less than like 2% of some of them kind of cultures. To put it like this is the norm, two-parent households that's raised in Muslim cultures, they don't have the same cultural stuff that we have. Okay. Because they're more disciplined, they're more devoted to everything. Even in their religion, they're more devoted than, to me, Christians.
So when they have these culture of their children, do they let them be taught outside of their compound, or do they have a compound? Like, do they live like a normal life? So these people are not around others to be exposed to anything, right?
I mean, like in other countries, women just they go to school with women.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do all that mixing and matching
Yeah.
with the
Okay.
girls and the boys in the same classroom. If you
Mhm.
look over there overseas, they have boy classrooms with number boys, and they have girl classroom with number girls in a lot of their spaces. That's a modern day thing, that women and men in the same classroom together. That's not allowed over there. They don't let boys touch girls, none of that coming up.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no funneling over
Okay.
there. Yeah.
That's what's up.
They'll cut your thing off. You go over there trying to hit some.
Well, I hope they don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
She said, heck no, he's not coming back.
He said they should be, because how they think it's cool to get from their kids free.
Don't get Chris rocked.
Full-time worker, but not a leader. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I think some men can be leaders, but what it is they're more of a laid back type of leader.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think women get men wrong because they expect all men to move kind of like the same. See, I think a lot of men can be leaders because they know how to keep a vibe, they know how to do this, that, but because the woman have more roles, or she feel like she's doing more, she feel like she's the leader, but like they don't understand, he's more of a protector and a provider. You know what I'm saying? And he's a natural leader. See, women, when your car catch a flat, you don't just jump out there and start changing your tire. You go
Right.
to him and say, man, my tire on flat. What woman, if she got a man in the house, goes out there and see her tires on flat and just start jacking up her car and taking it off? But a man on the opposite side will just do that because he a natural leader. He naturally goes out there and do what got to be done. The woman, knowing this is when you know she's not the natural leader. When she goes in and say, hey, my tie on flat. How many men go in there and say, oh, baby, my tie on flat, what to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Dick, who the fuck did that?
Y'all got to stop.
It's Petty Tuesday, Messy Monday combined. What you mean?
Right. Yeah, you did say dad again.
I did. I asked you. So you saying they virgins? I was like, so they with nobody, right?
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
Well, you got to speak the truth. We living in the year.
We
talking about 2022.
I understand that, but we ain't talking about unusual circumstances.
Now that's what we doing now.
I'm saying, because what you saying, this is not nothing that's a normal happening.
Okay.
We talking about normal stuff. That is not normal. What you saying?
Well, their culture wouldn't be normal to me, so it's nothing wrong with
their culture. Hold on, their culture ain't them having sex with their kids.
Okay.
That ain't their culture. That's more of our culture than their culture.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. You hear that more, and when them jokers be taking a lie to take the test on what that other dude, the dude come from, Jerry Springer, the other dude, the bald headed dude. Yeah, Woko. You hear that kind of stuff there. You don't hear that kind of stuff from other countries across, seas and this and that. Now you might say, in some countries over there, they might be saying like maybe an old man taking a young bride, a 13, 14-year-old bride. Now I done heard of stuff like that, but I not them with their own daughters. You don't hear that like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's read that.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Jay said a woman will see leadership qualities in the right man. Even if she dominates in certain areas, she will submit to the head.
Right.
She will realize automatically without force that she is a complement and not in competition with the head.
Right.
And that's what a lot of women don't realize, that we're not in competition. Men need to know that too.
I tell them from the door, let's arm wrestle. Let's get this over with.
See there?
Who the head? Pow! Sit down somewhere.
Something wrong with you.
I'm just saying.
And, oh, I forgot they have more strict consequences for things like that. I would be dead.
Right. That's what
You
I'm saying.
no, you wouldn't be dead because you can't miss nothing you never had. So I think you would probably work out. She said, no, it's not in his. He has never in his life been self-sufficient. Oh, that's the problem.
Well,
That's what giving women control over him. Like,
I'm gonna tell you this. I think with the okay, I'm gonna tell you this. What made you choose a man like that? See, now I got to point you out. What made you choose a man like that? Was it the sex? Was it had to been something that made you want to marry him? You feel what I'm saying? See, that's why, hold on, and that's why when I be talking about marriage, that what makes me not want to do it, because a woman will marry a man, stay with him, just like she said, about 18 years or a bunch of years, and then all of a sudden got all this negative and bad energy towards him. Oh, he was never a man of the house. He wasn't never. Why would you marry a man if you felt that he wasn't gonna lead you? So I mean that's the whole point. Like, women confuse me because that means you marrying somebody that you didn't even have respect for. What, do that make sense? You feel what I'm saying? And then you expect it to work. If you don't have respect for somebody, how do you expect for it to work? Don't forget to like and share.
That's what I want to know, Kimberly. In the beginning, was he any type of self-sufficient? So I'm with him. I want to know what made you choose if you say he's never been self-sufficient.
Nah, you can't blame him on being young. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that, because when you go in front of a judge to get married, I don't want to hear about no young stuff when you let it's
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
You remember when we did a show a long time ago and I told you a man is who he is at the age of 7. Okay. So when you chose this man, that means you didn't choose right or correctly from the door. So all you can say, you can't blame it on being young. Just blame it on you not to be able to choose. That's why it was a lot of arranged marriages, because women didn't know how to choose a correct husband.
Okay.
So the daddy, it used to be the daddy's job to vent and to see what this dude, bringing to the table for him to be courting my daughter. And then if he ain't bring enough to the table, he'd be like, "Nah, player, you don't want to bad enough." He said, I don't know what culture that is, but they going to down under. What she mean by that?
She'll explain, because I don't know.
Hold on. Check. You must have clicked over too.
Take it back.
Is it?
She said, Jay's correct, and he doesn't have it in him.
Yeah, but I mean that was known from the dope. People don't realize when you get in a relationship, this you know who by the time it's marriage. Only way you can say you didn't know something it was 30 days and you got married to a man. But at the same time, if you over 30 days, if it's 31 days, you know enough about this man that if he was a man, move like a man or talk like a man or what. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. Read that.
Justice said that's called resentment. And that kicks in when you aren't honest with yourself about what you need in a relationship.
Yeah, she said, young. I ain't going with the young son. She said, nope, I wish him the absolute best. It took years for me to realize he wasn't a leader. We started out with no bills. Well, see what I'm saying is what a leader got to do with a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say that, like when it's different strokes for different folks. Now you got to think about this. Have you found a good replacement? No, I'm saying if you found out he wasn't a leader, did you ultimately find a leader that leads you now?
No,
Because if you did,
encourage him
because
to be a
if
leader.
because if you didn't find a leader, then it might be more on you than him. Because you pointing and saying he wasn't a leader, but what are you looking for? Because a leader can be real strong for certain women. You understand what I'm saying? Like a leader, like a demanding man might be a little strong for certain. Women need different types of men. You feel what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
and different types of men mesh with different women. You feel what I'm saying? Just like different women mesh with different type of men. So you can't just come around here and say, "Oh, he wasn't a leader." Like that's what you needed. Maybe you just needed a man that mixed together that make the family work. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Okay.
Kim said, I didn't know his mom paid his car payments.
Does that matter? I mean, she said
Why
he
you
had
say it like that? Who
no,
paid your car
no.
payment?
She said he had a full-time job, so he was saving money himself. I
So
mean,
he can take care of his wife.
right. So all this don't make sense. Like you worried about what mom paying. What would have been the difference? He might have been giving mom her money back. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, I look at a leader as somebody, I don't
She
look at
said
a
she and her
card.
husband had a 10-year difference.
She ain't told me one thing that meant that he wasn't a leader. Paying card notes is not one of them. Paying card notes and what else? What else she said? She said we started out with no bills. I don't understand that because if you started out when you got in the house, you had bills. So you had bills if it was just cell phone, you know what I'm saying, rent, water. You know
Well,
what I'm
who's
saying?
paying her car note unless she paid her car off? You came in the marriage with no bills.
Yeah, I don't understand no bill.
Just said a lot of people marry potentially too. You have to see the man for who he is at that time.
Yeah, but you got to be willing to make this change with this man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A lot of people don't like the struggle. Don't like the struggle
Can't handle the struggle.
getting better. She said, I've missed out. You missed out on
The show. She just joined.
oh,
That's Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda.
I said, that's so true. And she said, nobody, he blew money. I understand. But let me tell you something. A lot of women know what type of, let me tell you something. A lot of women get with a man and they know he smoke weed. They know he gamble. They know all these bad things he do, pop pills, They know he got too many habits sometimes to even save some money. So when you be saying that he can't save no money, maybe you didn't judge his character correctly. But then I got to do this. Have you found his replacement?
No, not a replacement. Did you work on it? Did you see what you can do to help your king, this your husband? What did you do to try and make it better? You know he was blowing money. Did you try and find some type of financial counselor? Did you encourage him without a yell or a nag that you blowing money? Stop doing this like a kid. You know, or did you even try to address him as the man and the head of the household he was and try to see what you could do to make it better before you found him a replacement? That's why you don't need to be married, because replacement came into your mouth. You're supposed to be giving them help.
No, I'm saying if you got rid of him, did you find anybody better than him? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So if you can complain about him, we ain't gonna do no one case study. How many study cases have you did? You know, how many relationships have you been to? Are you in a happy relationship now? You feel what I'm saying? Because if you're going to say, I left him for this, I left him for that, who did you stay with? And we got to get to these hard questions that women don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about why they might be single, why they still single, but maybe unexpected, you know, all these expectations out of men that they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we have unmanageable, you know, expectations that a man can't even live up to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I said, moms, you know, a lot of ladies now are raised to be mothers, not raised to be wives. And a lot of men are raised to be more sons and
husbands.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. They enjoy when a woman take care of them. Some guys are like that.
Agree with Jay says we can get on.
Jay said, was he willing to learn? Nobody have to be perfect, but a leader will have the heart to be perfect. And his woman can help him reach their mark. And that's the same thing I was just saying. What did you do to help him? Yeah. Okay, so this is the issue. Kim said they had a free house. It was her family house.
Right.
That took away his little manhood of being the head, because he know I'm moving in my wife family house, so I'm gonna accept this.
Right.
And next, she said he didn't believe in saving any money. That's when you incorporate the things on saving with him, and y'all work through that. It's almost like you have to teach people something. If they don't know to do better, they won't do better. And that's anybody. That can be male or female.
I don't think women are vetting these dudes real properly. Like, I mean, cause I'm gonna tell you this, and this is a big problem. A lot of ladies ain't getting with these dudes and taking them to their mama or brother or somebody who really care about
and size them up,
male figure in their household, to size them up and see what type of man is here, because women can't see through a man like other men can. You know what I'm saying? Like men can see another dude and tell he a cheater from the door and be like, hey, treat my sister right now. I know you look like you do your thing, but treat my, you know what I'm saying? Men can do that. Women can't just look at a man, because I be hearing women be talking about they been friends with dudes and didn't know they didn't even like women. and this stuff just me. that you can be friends with somebody you don't even know he like women. That don't even make sense.
Wait a minute, be with who?
No, some women would say that they had a friend guy, but didn't know he didn't like women.
Oh,
Right.
okay, I
You
got
should
you.
have known from the dope because he ain't try to hit you.
So every man that you be in their company, they should try to hit you. So if they don't, then something's wrong.
Hold on. If some man want to hang around with you, he done hit on you at least once. We gotta keep it real. Like most people that become friends, it was almost at least the dude hit on was something in them, and then they just said, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We just gonna be friends. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, a lot of times the woman turned the man down, and the man said, "Okay, we ain't gonna do nothing." Well, you gonna introduce me to some of your friends, and then it become a whole nother friend. Then next thing you know, this your brother, and you hooking him up with all
It
your
sounds like you know this from experience.
I mean, stuff like that happen. I done been around man that done did that, and I done been a man
And
that
you
did.
didn't get it. You did it yourself. Because I think everybody that has a brother, your brother's friends always try to hook up with the brother's sister or something. You know, it happens in a lot of families. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. So yeah.
Hold on, listen to this. She said counseling and married him twice because he said it changed. Nah, you supposed to see a change. You don't just
I know
marry
actions
her
speak
twice.
louder than
Right.
words.
No, I ain't
Well,
gonna
well, you know, probably thought he changed.
yeah.
You know, sometimes some guys can be some charmers. They have
Okay,
you
watch
staring into
this.
space.
I keep hearing about the second marriage nowadays, but I still ain't
But
heard.
she married him twice.
Hold on, about to replace me. This shit
Wait,
ever.
here it comes. Just
Uh,
come on.
let's go with it. Oh, hold on, I got it.
Justin said she resented him for that,
Mm,
for
that's
doing it twice and failure. Kim said, I have dated two men since the divorce and still with one of them. They have the dominant role that I'm expecting. I have no problem submitting to someone like that leads. Well, there's your answer. He met everyone in my family, and I met his family. So y'all in a relationship. Jay said, I think he should have realized that we can save money on rent and build our own worth early. Women should judge by a multitude of qualities, not a bogus few.
right, right. Cause see, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of women will look, oh, he's nice and he's nice dressed, but she ain't looking for the character. See, sometimes you gotta look before all that and look into a man's character. See what he, ask him, where do you see yourself in 5, 10 years? If he ain't got a clue, then you shouldn't have a clue that you need to be with him. Because he have no vision. It don't
Without a
take
vision,
long.
man will
It
perish.
See, sometimes women don't ask because she said, basically, you said the man told you something you believe. Basically, when you say, "Oh, he said he changed," what was the proof in the pudding? Show me your bank account. You changed. Show me that. Show me them stacks you got all stacked up.
She was blindsided by love. A lot of times we put in hope, or that's almost like how women say, oh, I know he this bad, but I think he'll change for the best because he know I'm a good catch or whatever. Some people do feel that way. So for her to do it twice, she probably had empathy that he was actually gonna be okay, and he was gonna change, and that may have been the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm not sure.
I can smell BS. I can smell the BS.
Well, that's what you was
Come
doing. I
on,
thought
read,
you saw a fly or something. I
read,
didn't know.
read Jay right quick.
Jay said, I think he should have realized that we can save. I think he should realize that we can save money on rent and building. We were at that. Remember?
Okay.
Chelsea said, "Too many red flags for me."
Right. And we just met him 2 minutes ago.
We heard of him 2 minutes ago, and he's fired. We ain't going back to him.
We
You hear
already
me?
fired him.
We all broke up with him. We not
All
going back
good
to him.
men don't have
Chelsea said,
swag, sadly. See, getting that swag. It got that swag on. Let's see. He had goals. Okay. No execution. Oh, well, now I'm gonna tell you. I think talking to somebody, like constantly talking to somebody, like you can, like I was talking to somebody and you talk to them and they be talking about how they want a business, how you want this and how you want that. See, let me tell you something. People sometimes they close your ear because you can easily hear a lot of bullshit and a lot of things that people be saying sometimes. A lot of people be on some BS. You feel what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And I feel like sometimes we look past the BS when we know it's BS. We know it's BS. You feel what I'm saying? We it's just like a joker be telling you, oh man, I plan on being a billionaire. You be like, it's like only 4 black billionaires in the world. And you think you got what it takes to be a billionaire. And what steps are you taking? Like, what computer are you designing? I mean, people don't even understand what it takes to be a billionaire. You have to come up, you have to be a technician, a designer. You got to make something new. You got to be an inventor. You got to be something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing, you know. So you telling us we need to take more accountability on what we're being told and not let our emotions make decisions for us.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of times we do. Sometimes it'd be something about this person, you're like, oh, I feel sorry for him this way, that way. Oh, he treat me this way, but I really don't like him like that. But I think he'll probably change, you know. And that'd be the problem.
Let me tell you something. If you meet a dude and his pants hanging off his booty, he don't treasure his wallet already. So you might
He
well
don't have a wallet.
Hey, look,
No man gonna be letting his wallet
let him go. If he ain't got a chain hooked to his wallet that's hanging
Hey,
off
now, shoot, the big wallets don't have a chain. They have it folded, leave a print in all their pants.
Yeah, but it still got a chain. No, I got a big wallet with a chain. No, look. Don't make me bring out the wallet on you. I just seen the wallet somewhere.
Let us see what's inside of it.
No. but you feel what I'm saying,
Let us
though.
see if we got some coins.
Yeah, I just seen that wallet. Poke. Okay, but anyway, I'm sure just seen the wallet. But
it's probably in your pocket. No, let me stop. I'm treating you like you old and forgetful. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure looking around like what if I ain't got that quick? Okay. But I just know that a lot of people look over red flags because I notice, you know, like even me, you know, I'm listening to a woman, and then you realize, I mean, soon as somebody's saying, "Oh, I want to own a business," then you say, "What business you thinking about?" And they say, "Oh, I'm going to cosmetology school," and you in your 30s. I already know it's some BS. If you ain't already doing hair, it's something. Yeah, when you just chasing money, it don't never pan out. Like a lot of men, like if they telling you they chasing money, but you don't see what kind of money they chasing. Like a dude ain't sitting in front of PlayStation talking about how he want to be a billionaire. You know, you feel what I'm saying? Cause how you said, like the good book say, prayer without work is nothing or something like that.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, people can tell you all they want to, but is they out there working? Is they out there grinding? Do you see them talk about saving? Talk about this? Ask questions. I mean, don't let the blind leader lead you.
You better not. You may
Now,
run into
I'ma
a
tell
dark
you,
hole.
say you got a whole boyfriend and you in a gangster neighborhood and you got on red, he got on red. He try to walk you through, you see 20, gangsters down the street, all them got on black and blue, and you gonna walk that way through them like you gonna let him walk you through there. Why? You can see the road ain't right, and you still mind them. Women see this all the time. Women see
We do, and we just turn the other cheek.
And they still follow this man, and then they say, "Oh, I didn't see that coming." Oh, you didn't see that coming, really?
Let's catch up.
The mama told you he wasn't no good. The brother told you wasn't no good. Your daddy told you.
I know when the mom tell you.
Everybody told you now. Even the dude friends told you now. His partner said, "Why are you with him?"
But the man is whispering in your ear saying, "Oh, they just jealous of me."
Look, if everybody around him hollering and he whispering, listen to the yells.
Somebody trying to get your attention, huh?
Right.
Kimberly said he had money. Unfortunately, he got it from his 401k. So he can't even retire, huh? Oof.
Hey, listen. He can retire. A lot of people don't plan on living that long, no way.
Lord.
Living. And dudes say living. I know dudes right now say, I'm going to take that 401k. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. She said, hello, guys. Wow. I am way late. It's all right. It's all right. It's better late than never. Because we started late. We started at 9. We changed the time. We get some of these people, you can go on, get you some Redfin and all that good stuff, and you can get up for the show and you can swing for the fences, and we ain't got to worry about people talking about, oh, look at how they talk. Okay, my bad.
Jay said if she came back then, he had to have had something going.
Right.
Maybe he was mentally fragile and had a hard time to get to action.
He had a hard time for I'm gonna do like you did the other day. Yeah, it was something drew you back. It wasn't. It just wasn't no promise because you had to start back talking to him. If you felt like he was that bad, how you get back talking?
You didn't let him go.
Thank you. Yep. But and then maybe after a while, it just became what she just said. You know what? I'm done.
Enough is enough.
After 20 years, I'm done.
Hop and Lou Heyman said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
What, child? Doing too much. What she said?
Chelsea said, let action speak louder than what a mug saying. Like I said earlier, most of us get into a relationship or marriage based on potential and what we think the man could be instead of what he actually is. And that's the truth.
Yep.
That's the truth. Because, like I have a situationship, right? So my situationship, I knew I was getting with a nut, so I just kicked it with a nut because I think I must be a nut too, So I didn't see, the type of potentials or anything that would be any different. My thing was I wasn't going in here to try and change this person because my thing was I'm not changing me. Whatever I am, I am. What I got going on. And it's been working. So, hey, it is what it is. Kim said he's sagging and it fell out. The wallet. We were talking about the wallet in pants.
Which one? She talking about the one she married?
I hope you weren't saying your husband wallet fell out his pants. I hope you were just elaborating on us talking about guys that's around here sagging, and you don't need to sag because you lose your wallet.
She's saying probably the husband, wallet.
I hope not. Please don't tell me this man that's 10 years older than you was around here sagging and his wallet fell out.
She said
now that's crazy.
He was 10 years older than her.
Yeah.
Ooh. And he should have been mature. She should have seen that a million miles coming. Like real talk.
Well.
Uh-oh.
All right now.
God damn it. Why did that?
High five.
Uh-oh. Another reason people cheat.
They just like the song. You know how when you hear the song come on, I left home to be my side piece. Everybody get up and run to the stage.
And you know what? I know one song that I know. I was listening to one of them songs today. I was listening to one of them blues station thing, and I said, "Oh man, I know marry me and hate this song." And it was something about the, a woman. I guess it was about a woman cheating. And like I said, about that side piece and all that, I just think if somebody listen to the blues, they already cheat. I mean,
and that's what you're gonna say and stick to it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know one person that I feel like a good person that listens to the blues.
Oh, okay.
That's faithful. Because the blues, all they talk about is cheating. You know what I'm saying?
No clean cheating or nothing, just cheating.
Man, everything is cheating. They be like, I left home. Ooh. Oh, I found one. Today. Oh, man. The man said, if you want to leave, go ahead and leave, because he said he need 3. He need one woman for something, and he said one that just don't give up. Who? You heard that song, ain't it? And I listened to that song. He said, I need one that don't give a who, and I need one for this, and one to keep me motivated.
It was like 3 women. I think I heard that on TikTok or something like that.
I heard that today, and I said, wow.
It's the new trend or whatever it is.
Wow. Well, don't forget to like and share. Lord, go ahead. Uh-oh.
Jay said, when I started getting money, I didn't want to have a serious relationship. I couldn't trust when everything is good. A soldier worth is found only at a time of war.
That is. Now, right. I get that. Because guess what? I remember back in the day, I used to purposely, I had nice cars, but I used to purposely drive a hoopty everywhere I go. I said, well, woman won't ride with me in this, she ain't gonna never get in that good thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was trial by fire. If you couldn't ride in that little Nissan or my little regular car, with the dent on the other side, with the
so
car.
Just tell me this: were they riding heat too, or just the dent up and raggedy car?
Hey, riding heat. If you can't ride in heat with no AC, you definitely ain't gonna ride in that AC, baby. You gotta jump. I'm gonna tell you, like, I remember how I messed around and got a girlfriend one time. I was riding little Nissan or whatever, and my door wouldn't open up. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then the girl came around and she jumped through the window and jumped in the truck. I said, oh, I'm in love.
He was blindsided. She was trying to get away from somebody. You didn't even know.
I almost got married, boy. I'm telling you, boy. I engaged to that one. Yeah, but just seeing that, it was like, something you
Well,
ain't never
you were being honest too. You were telling her my door doesn't work.
right. And
To
she
the window
just
like
jumped
this
in,
now.
she just jumped through the window. She was like, boom. I was like, what? I ain't never. I was prepared to open my door, let her come through my door and come on, come around. But when she jumped through that one, I was like, I found her.
Where's she at now?
I don't know, but I found her.
Oh Lord. That's the one you let get away.
It's all right, boy. You find too much sometimes.
That's the one you let get away. Kim said, our child got him back. I traveled for work. Oh, the child got y'all back together. Okay.
Okay. And I can understand that getting together for the child.
Me personally, I listen to the blues when my heart is broken.
Yeah. Make you want to get out there and do something. You start listening to that blues and make you want to get out there and do something. Yeah, look, I ain't slow, but I know you just start listening to that blues. Any woman listening to blues, she's suspect. And guess what? If you go in a club and a woman jump up, I left home. It's over with. I already know she'll cheat. I be like, player, she ain't no good. So, I don't care what they say. That ain't gonna work. What you think?
I agree.
Uh-oh, one of your topics. Come on now with it.
Revenge cheating.
Oh, that don't seem right. Revenge? People actually do
that? You don't think so?
Now, see, sometimes women cheat when they just think you cheating. They'll be like,
women be knowing that you have your whole boo right there, and you think she doesn't know just because she doesn't alert you or act a fool because she don't tell you. We be knowing. Yeah, and revenge cheating can be some hurtful stuff.
Because women be knowing because they so good at it.
Right. That part. While you playing, yes, we are good at it.
All these God brothers.
We are good at having friends and associates. We are not good at cheating. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
men are good at cheating because they'll have a whole woman with them 30 years.
I'm gonna tell you a new
still
trend.
Knock them off every now and then.
What they say, a new trend. What a lot of men and women saying is men and women can't be friends.
Right, but y'all be friends for 30 years.
You said
just
what?
Don't tell it. Just be friends for 30 years. We just best friends. We grew up together.
You know what? Now, that can happen because that, you know what? That right there is friends without even being a sexual nature. You know, like when you just grow up in the same neighborhood, hey, you can become friends with somebody in a way that it wasn't never sexual. Right. But I'm saying, like, you going out there and you meet new friends in the club.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like the neighborhood kids, because neighborhood people are like family.
Yeah.
You're in the neighborhood, you like, oh, that's almost like a brother or sister, cousin. I mean, it's going on how close.
Yeah, but it also be them brothers, sisters, cousins be talking about, man, I wish I knock off what's her name one of these days. She is give me a chance. I'm gonna knock that thing. I'm gonna bend her head back. Okay, my bad.
You sound like the old man from the neighborhood that still stay there.
Well, that's what community used to be built on. People staying in the same place. Now, guess what? Right. Women move like the goddamn they move more than the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
What
Every
you
time
mean?
they get in trouble, they gone.
That's
Women,
what you
let me
gonna
tell
say.
you something. Women lease houses and stuff like that, rent and lease for a year. Just about. I know ladies that in 10 years that moved in 10 different places because sometimes women will just know that they ain't gonna be here long. They're gonna be here a school term. And once they they choose to get out of school, when they going somewhere else. Because they don't uh it's crazy how women on this trying to run to a new place to hide and meet new people here and there. You know, they run all over the place. And then they don't realize they get in their 40s, almost 50, I ain't bought nothing. I ain't planting no seed nowhere. And then they start looking for the security. One of these men and they want to take care of them because they didn't make them kind of moves. See,
Mhm.
it take women that want to make a move and go and start start saving their money to be successful. I think all men need to train their daughters how to save money because the dudes that's being raised now, they ain't raised to save money. Ain't nobody raised to save money, buy a house, settle down. Everybody thinking they gonna leave this state, go somewhere, make it big or something.
Mhm.
And I might come back one day. And let me tell you what usually happens. All y'all rough up y'all fellas, leave here for a couple of years and be right back at the same place you left. Because a lot of people can't make it out there. You got to have family and you got to have a family bond. It takes a mama and a daddy to run to a new city and plant a seed and really stay there. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not you just going out there, something happened, then you got to run all the way back home to mom. You ain't got nobody to babysit. You ain't got nobody, you know what I'm saying? No, it's normally in private.
What's normally in private?
I gotta think. She gonna.
I don't know. No, she said she listed the blues on her program. She said no. I don't know what you mean by that. But okay. Jay said it's hard to fully fool a woman. They have a sixth sense, especially if they really love you. That's almost true.
No, they got.
Almost true. I didn't say it was 100%. It's
Let
almost.
me
It's
tell you something. All that is most women know what they got. They know what they was chasing. They know what. eh, you
basic.
ain't
What
even got to
you
be
mean?
doing nothing. You ain't even got to be doing nothing. She just know it's in you. And all she gotta do is chase behind. You remember how that old saying go? You keep on looking for it, you gonna find it. All she gotta do is keep chasing after you. She'll find you doing something wrong.
Right, I'm sure. That's why I don't chase nobody. Never have. Never have. Because that's one thing I don't do.
Oh, she said
You
she
know how Rodney King says, can we all just get along?
she said she know women like that as well. Hmm. I think that was something I was saying. Um, yeah, yeah. Let me cause it's right now. Uh-oh. Bad friends want you out of your relationship. That's a that's how a lot of people cheat because friends get in there and try to hook you up with people because they don't like the person you with. So they'll go and say, "Hey, I know this cute dude, and I know this fine girl. Man, she bad. They don't like your girl, so they trying to hook you up with somebody that.
Yep.
Only thing about it these days, if you get hooked up by your partner, hell, you got to make sure he ain't hit it.
He hit it. He was just giving you some too.
That's the worst part about that. You know,
Right.
and call yourself getting some, what's the name from him? He be done hit that thing.
Right. They for everybody.
Uh-oh.
Substance abuse causes immaturity.
Drinking. Make it go and start thinking.
Tripping.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. Then he'll be on the other side.
What's the other side?
Other side. You know how people be drinking and they just spaz out. A lot of people spaz out when they drinking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I've been there.
We're gonna run it on down. There you go.
Feeling insecure and low self-esteem from lack of validation in your relationship.
What is that all about?
You know, like when people don't show that you are an importance to them, so you have a insecurity about what you got, low self-esteem, so the validation of the person really matters when it shouldn't, but people do.
New experiment. What's that about?
Hey, just like an affair, just like the fair, the state fair
Something
comes to the state fair comes to Mississippi, what, once a month? I mean, once a year. So when it's here, you go there and you have a good time while it's here.
Yeah.
That's just like an affair. When you having an affair, you just have a good time while it's there. It doesn't matter. It's just new experiment. Somebody that don't know you, you don't have to show who you are, be somebody different. You just out here having fun. Enjoy life. That's all. Can we all get along?
It's like somebody going to the club and the dude talking about, yeah, I'm from Morocco. You be like, oh, really? Never see him again. That what you saying?
Just like that. Just like that.
Okay.
Talking down on your relationship with the predator.
What that is?
You don't know what a predator is? You always talking about a predator or prey, right?
Yeah.
So what is a predator to you?
He look at you like you're a deer and he a lion.
You're right. And you feel like you're talking to this person because this is somebody you can express yourself to. But he's actually preying on you to get you and not even concerned about the things you're evaluating or talking down about your relationship. Comprende on that part? Okay. That was very straightforward. Not feeling appropriate. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that mean appreciated. Toxic masculinity and toxic femininity.
Uh-oh. Now that's the one. That's the one that I want to get to anyway.
I need you to elaborate on this one.
Yeah, I was looking at that toxic the toxic masculinity, I mean the femininity part.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, let me make sure that let me see. No joke, I'll be like this. Okay. Toxic femininity is a sign. The signs to look out for is sabotaging, lying for their own gain, giving misleading advice, mocking others for their work or decisions, trying to manipulate situations to make others look bad, jealousy, resentment, and bitterness towards other women for their looks, popularity, or professional performance. That's
Okay.
toxic. That's toxic femininity.
So these are things that will happen that will make you cheat.
So what?
So you saying if a woman
Well,
feels toxic with
yeah,
this,
well,
she'll cheat?
what it is I think like when we have bad things, like bad ways in you, like bad ways when you, because they said lying for your own gain, like women will for their own gain, they will sleep with the boss, you know they will do things around the office that you don't you know they'll do some things to get ahead that other women don't know they doing. You know what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
mean they'll go to the man, hey, I do this, I do that, or let me cook you down. They will get personal with some that. They'll do some stuff that they don't supposed to be doing to get ahead of everybody else. And that means if your husband the boss, they sleep with the boss, and they can kind of use that as like a blackmail or whatever to rise up in a company. Any old kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little way where you can see where people do other things, other situations to to move in a different way. Cheat and move in a different way. People don't know what they doing.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Listen, you.
So what you think? It's about time to drop a dime.
That part.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, how they say, like we came in, that's how we must go out. And it was nice, and I enjoyed everybody. Please like and share. Ain't nothing wrong with liking and sharing. And this is Mr. Know It All and Miss Bella.
All right.
And how they say,
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes, Daddy.
There it is. Good night, everyone.
all right, good night, and we'll see you next week. We enjoyed it. Great show. And how they say, we'll see you next week. What, Monday and Tuesday, next Tuesday? Well, we'll see. We're gonna put it up. But
Okay.
hopefully Monday and Tuesday at 9 o'clock. See y'all next week.
Be
Peace.
there or be square. Good night.
All right, y'all.